time to build a bathroom. Actually, it's about 5 years past time to build a bathroom.
Yeah.
So this is our first set of materials for our bathroom build that is going to go into our brand new garage.
More to come, but this is the start.
I see a toilet. Since we don't do anything the standard way, what are we using for our framing?
Metal 2x4s, air quotes. So these are an alternative to wood, and the purpose of this is to try and do as little with wood as possible in here to alleviate any potential termites or water problems or anything. So we're going to go as much as we can non-wood.
And you know how to use these?
No!
That's what I thought, just checking.
But how hard could it be?
Famous last words, right?
Yeah.
What's our first step?
I'm gonna lay this stuff out, get a rough idea, make sure that we're in the right spots of things, measure stuff out, set the toilet in, make sure everything still works like we planned on. What we don't have is the shower basin part, so we're gonna have to look at the manual and do some measurements.
I didn't hear anything after you said toilet. That got me all excited.
Yes, we will have a toilet.
Right. All right, let's get going.
Okay.
I want a toilet.
Me too. I want a shower.
So these are our pipes coming up, and you say the pipes get cut flush to the ground?
Yes. This one gets cut flush, and then
The toilet.
The toilet gets cut flush with when you put the gasket, whatever it is, down the drain. This, whatever this is called, this gets cut flush with our flooring that we were putting in. That goes down into there, and then this will sit on top of that. This will, if we're lucky, we can just cut it off right in the center, stick that guy on it.
That's the shower drain?
That's a shower drain. But because we have the pan, we have the ability to move it around a little bit should we need to.
We got a lot to do.
Yep.
Did not know what you were doing. This is why you were doing that, right?
Yep.
That's our shower base. We decided to put that down so we could get a really specific placement for our base rails for the walls and to make sure that we have the correct spacing to the drain. Yes?
It's going to be close, but I think we got it.
Now that we have this, we will finalize the layout and cut our base rails to start our framing.
Let's do it.
Hooray! So now you're just popping it out because we don't need it anymore.
Yes. I believe that's what you're supposed to do.
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Our first cuts.
Here they are.
This is our first 8-foot piece for the base rail. It's always scary making those cuts because
No going back.
yes, and since we live kind of in the boonies, to get these, it took us, how far away was it?
It's an hour.
An hour. So mistakes are costly in time as well as money. But we never make mistakes.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. Here's cut number 2. We're just finalizing the measurement for the short walls. It needs to end up in line with that bolt because that's where our end point will have to be. So what do we look like?
We are 69 and a quarter.
Someone just had to ask me for my glasses.
I'm an old man now. But it's clear.
All of the U-channels, the horizontal ones, are now cut and ready for installation. with the exception of the door frame. So the bottom door frame piece, we have to figure out where we're placing the door and cut those out. But aside from that, we're almost ready with the railings, so that's good.
Yep.
Before we can put those in, though, we have a couple things we need to do.
That would be...
Speak to me.
Shave these down so that we have something to screw the studs into. So I have a little bit of to do.
You have another shaving to do too. Down there.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the corners.
Yeah.
Because it was the pan wasn't laying nice and flat. It's because the corners of this concrete are bumped up a little bit, so he's gonna have to shave that down.
It'll have to get leveled off.
With
I think there's just a rotary thing that I can shave that off easy, so we'll see.
Very musical.
Yeah.
Seems like it's sort of working.
Yeah, once I figure out a decent method to do it, it'll go quicker.
We're back at it for another day of the bathroom build.
Hey.
Yeah, I see you got one of the posts chipped off with the insulation.
Yeah.
So that's a start. Now what we're doing here is we're trying to figure out where the posts are gonna go on that wall for the shower supports, in addition to the wall support. Yeah, that was a good idea to use your laser level.
My what?
Your laser level. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, we can just mark that with a marker.
Okay, so we'll mark this first one and then we'll use these handy dandy instructions to figure out where the rest of them go.
Yep.
Okay.
Go from there.
Our insulation guys did a really good job, huh?
Yep.
So they put so much on, which is super awesome. However, for this job, we need to get back down to the studs. So that's what we're doing right now, and it's working mostly now. We've got a kind of a system. If you cut the edges with that thing, then we can use either the hammer edge or a chisel or both to try and dig out the extra insulation.
Yep.
All
Would
right.
have been optimal to have had these studs in before they did this, but we just didn't have the stuff set in our heads, figured out how to accomplish it, so.
That is an excellent point, yeah.
This is our bad.
This is definitely work that we created for ourselves.
Yep.
But, oh well, you do what you can.
Yep.
We're almost done cleaning out the insulation, so that's where our top rail is gonna go. And he's being a perfectionist. I wanna keep moving. Chop, chop.
Because I know if I stop, we're gonna have to go back up and do it again, and back up again, and back up again.
Yeah. If you're gonna do it right. I know. It's a new day.
Yay.
We're gonna make good visual progress today.
I hope so.
We're starting out right here. We laid out the front rails and we figured out the spacing for the door that we're gonna be putting in to access the bathroom. So now we can cut those last two base rails and then we will be ready to lock in the base rails for all four sides.
Hammer drill and diamond.
Yay! I can't wait to start getting the framing up.
This will make it permanent.
Let's do it!
Okay.
Before you finish with the shaver, can I have a song?
A song? What kind of song?
You did a song last time with it.
Oh. No, that's all right.
What song was it?
Yeah, figure it out.
Do it again.
Oh.
have no idea.
Figure it out in the comments.
All